Okay, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Helen Watt, and I am a five-star executive with Longevity, and I'm in Virginia, and we're doing a little training tutorial in Heritage Makers on how to create business cards, notepads, and even just communication cards, whether it's welcome to my team or congratulations on ranking up. So what you'll want to do is go to heritagemakers.com and sign in. You can actually log in with either your Heritage Makers account number or even your Longevity account number, and then you'll get to this home page, which it looks like this. And once you've logged in, you're in your studio account, and you're just going to click up here where it says Template Gallery, and we're going to go to Browse the Gallery, because I want to first show you where the different business tools are located. Now, this is great whether you're a Longevity distributor or whether you actually have friends that own a landscape company or a heating and air conditioning company. Any business you could think of, they can do custom business tools through us, which is great. So you can see right here under Home and Office, let's just open this little blue arrow next to it, and it shows you the different types of products that we offer, from notepads to booklets. I have clients that use that to advertise their business. They create promotional pieces and print them through us. We don't have any type of a minimum on those, so you can order just one copy. And some people, you know, they pay for those as they need them. They don't want to print through a larger printer where they might have to get 50 or 100 of a copy. So they do them through us. We have car magnets and business cards and all kinds of great tools there. So let's first start with those things. Now, I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to click on this under Other Options called Distributor Tools. That's going to show you some templates that are already designed specifically for a Longevity distributor. But if you know someone that has their own business and you click on this, you can see that we've got business cards in here for people that have all kinds of other businesses. We've got examples in here for people that have a hair cutting business and all kinds of business. But people also use these business cards for other things. They can use them for handouts, promotional pieces, anything like that. But for today's instruction, we're going to go here to Distributor Tools, and then we can see that there's a difference between a single-sided or a double-sided business card. So it doesn't really matter which one you go with. We're just going to talk about the differences of them. The single-sided card comes in a pack of 50. You can get it as inexpensively as $3.94. And what's great about only getting 50 is as your rank changes, or maybe you want to offer different things, you're not locked into 500 or 1,000 business cards. You can change it up all the time. So if you want to start this project, you're going to personalize it to you. That's taking the project from all of the templates within the Heritage Makers gallery, and it's preparing it for your specific account. And now it's opened up another browser window, and it's launching the project so that you can go in and edit it and personalize it for yourself. Now, the first thing you'll notice is a whole bunch of boxes all the way around your project. These are really important information. You want to make sure that you read through these to make sure that all of your information fits within these margins, but it can become a little noisy while you're working on your project. So up here in the far right, you can see this word Design Guide. When you click that, all of those little helpful hints just get hidden. If you need to get them back, you just click it again and they all come back. I'm using the zoom in and zoom out arrow to get a closer look at it, and you can just see how much cleaner that is to look at. The zoom in arrow up here in the center is also really nice for you to be able to zoom in and see exactly what you're doing. So once you're ready to start your project, you just click on the text box and you start typing your name. Okay, so you can type in your name here. Here's another text box that lets me put in my rank. Okay, and then your email address. and then your phone number. And you just double click each text box and it will pop right up. And then your web address, and then the fourth line could have any information you want. So maybe this is where your tagline is going to be, I'd love to help you live a healthier lifestyle, right? It's that easy. Now your business card's done. You just click save. You're ready to publish it. It moves from your active projects into your completed projects. It says, make sure you've reviewed it for accuracy. If there's anything you want to change after you've published, you absolutely can. You just would copy the project back into your account, and then it will be able to be edited again. So you can see right here that you can add it to your cart and order it. You can view it, so you can make sure that you want to look at your project and that you didn't type anything incorrectly, leave off a space or anything like that. And then you can also share it with other people, so that if you've created something fun and you want to share it with your friend who has a Heritage Makers account, you can do that. And copying it is how you would take it back in to be a live editable project again, or you can delete it if you don't want this project at all in there. So that's how you do a business card. It's pretty simple. But let's go back and look at some of the other projects that are available to create to connect people to your business. So I already said that I love the Notepads. I think they're super fun. We have two sizes. We have a 3-inch by 9-inch notepad, and we also have a 5.5 by 8.5-inch notepad. And these notepads both come in a set of 4, but all 4 designs can be completely different. So what you want to do is select a notepad, take a look at it, and you can look at each design. You can see that this notepad is set up for a family meeting. So these folks, that's great. They're going to have an agenda each week for their family meeting. If you like that for one of your notepads, you could certainly make one of them be a family meeting agenda. Here's a meal planner, notes from mom, all kinds of great things. But one of the things that I love is to just be able to communicate to people and write them a note on a notepad. So here's a 90 for Life notepad that's all done up. You can see it's just in 4 different colors. And we're going to go ahead and personalize that. But let's say that you want one notepad to be 90 for Life, but let's say that you also love sharing our Heritage Makers projects and our memory keeping projects with people, or you also love sharing our Me Alicia projects, products with people. You can actually create 4 different notepads, and then when you write notes to people, you'll be able to select the notepad that fits for the communication that you want to send. So again, all I've done is prepared the project. I've launched it into my account. Here's those chat boxes that I'm just going to hide in my design guide. And then I'm going to zoom in and see if I like this. So I love this, except it's missing one thing, and that's my name. I like my name on my notepad. So I'm going to go down here to text boxes. I'm going to drag a text box up. I'm going to put it in place. This is just like you would do with a Word document. And I'm going to double click. It says right here, double click here to edit. And I'm going to put my name in there. I'm going to make it big enough so people can see it. I'm even going to make the color with this little drop down arrow. I'm going to make the color match the other colors on my page. I'm going to make it bold, and I'm even going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay? I'm going to save that, and then you can see, let me just lower this. You can see that now I have a notepad from Helen Watt, and I can put that anywhere I want it to be. Okay? But let's go to the second notepad, because I told you guys you might want to do another one with some other logo on it. So let's select all these things together, and the way that I'm doing that is I'm holding the Shift key down, and then I'm going to unlock them, and I'm going to delete them with these scissors up here. Now that's disappeared. I'm going to go look for some other art to put on that. I'm going to type in the word distributor. You could also type in the word longevity, I think. Maybe it's under longevity. That would make more sense, right? There you go. And here's a whole package with all of our logo stuff. So let's say that what you really love is the Infinite Worth Me Alicia, right? You can drag that up here. We're going to make it be a little bit smaller so it fits on our project, right? So I'm going to select this sticker, if you will. It keeps grabbing. Okay, see this pink box? It keeps grabbing that whole page, and that's not what I want. I just want this little sticker. There we go. And then I'm going to drag it down into small enough so that it's for my project and put it down here on my project. So now you can see that that says you are of infinite worth. If you're having a hard time seeing that, because of the paper that's behind here, you can also change out the paper. So I could actually make that paper be white, the whole thing be white. Okay, so now you can see this box a little bit easier. And all I did was I selected the paper, and then I went over here to fill color, and I made it all white. I could also just as easily make it be pink or orange or any one of these colors, right? And again, if I went to 0 fill, it would bring me that grid back. So I've just covered that up with white space. Now you can see this a little bit more. If I want my name Helen on it, I've got a couple of options. I can either drag in a text box and retype it, or I can go over to where I had it and I can copy it and go over to this project and paste it and then put it in the position where I want and even change the color. Okay, so now I've got my second notepad done. Now let's say my third notepad, I want to put another brand on here. So again, I'm just selecting all of these, and I got this question right before the crop: how do you select multiple things? Hold the shift key down. You can select as many things as you want, and then you can delete them, copy them, move them, resize them, anything like that that you want. We'll go back down here, and now let's look for another another brand that I want to put on here. So let's see, what should we do? Okay, so we love this question actually on how to train this. Sorry, this question actually came from Kelsey, who's with the Stay Natural brand. So we're going to help them make some notepads that have their brand on it. Super easy, right? And just do that. Now you've got another one done. And then your fourth one, maybe your fourth one is just because you need some note paper in your life that you send notes into the teacher or to your kids. So we're just going to select the 90 for life, and we're going to cut that away. And then we're just going to leave this one blank, okay? So it's just blank. It says notes. We're ready to publish it. And I don't know, what did that take us? Less than 5 minutes, and we've got 4 notepads done. Let me show you what these look like. So it's just loading my project in. And all 4 of these notepads, you could use them for team members. You could give a separate one to each person on your team as an incentive. You could make them a little gift of some notepads. You could add photographs to them. So I've created custom notepads that I've given my sister-in-law for a Christmas gift, right, where I've put a picture of her family on it. And let's just try this one. I don't know what's hung up about it. There we go. But here you go. You can see I've got a 90 for Life notepad, a Me Alicia notepad, a Stay Natural notepad, and one that's completely blank. Super fun, easy to do notepads. So we've got business cards and notepads. Another thing that people use in their business is they use actual cards. They send congratulation cards. They send sympathy cards sometimes. Someone in their team is sick or they've had someone pass away in their family. So all of that is here under greeting cards. And we're going to open this up first to look at it because you see we have lots of sizes. There's only 3 sizes that we cannot direct ship. So let me tell you, direct ship means that when you finish your card, you can actually have it shipped with a real stamp, not a barcode or anything, but a real US postage stamp. It has their name on it and it has your name in the return, and it will directly ship from our printer to their home or office. The only 3 that will not direct ship are these 5x5s. So if you've decided to do a card that's 5x5, you'll have to pay to have it shipped to you, and then you'll need to put additional postage on it to direct ship it or to ship it from your house. But let's go ahead and select greeting cards, every size that there is. I'm going to unselect the 5x5 ones, okay? And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to also put a filter on that says just show me the distributor ones, okay? So we've got just the distributor ones, and you can see that there's all kinds of things that happen from, you know, here's a fast start, congratulations. But there are even, let me just reset this once more, go to Distributor Tools, and then go to Greeting Cards. And you can see how easily you can find a card. Let me just find one that you guys might like. Another way that you can search is the word team. Okay, so here's different things for sports teams. And let's see what they have if we just type in the word longevity. Okay, so this is a really cute card done by Kelsey Britton. It is a this is a double-sided business card, so that's not what we're looking for. Let's go find an actual card. Here you go. Welcome to the team. 4x6 folded card. So this is a 4x6 folded card. You can see down here, this is the back of it. Here's the front of it. Here's the inside bottom and the inside top. So if you like this, and if you don't like this card, then you can come back here and look at the other cards we have. But if you like this card, then we're going to personalize it. And this might even be something that you want to create something specific for your team that has your team name on it, and maybe the brand that you like to represent the most. Maybe you order a dozen or so of these in and have them at your home, and then when you have a new person join your team, you just write a personal message and shoot it right off in the US mail to them. Super fun to get mail in today's busy, fast-paced world. It's super fun to get US mail. And let's just take a look at how easily we could edit this project for anything that we wanted. So again, just by opening the project, I'm launching it into my specific account. And here's all the different design guide features around that. I'm going to turn those off again. And then instead of saying I'm going to say our. Welcome to our team. Okay, so I liked that. And then I'm going to go to the inside. And I'm going to add a text box here. So I'll just drag up a text box, move it into position, make it the size that I want, and then just write a quick message. Okay, so you can write whatever message that you want, save that, and then you're ready to publish it. Again, if you want to add your own team logo or any of those other logos, they're down here under art collection. Just type in the word longevity and the whole art collection pack will pop up, and you can certainly add any of these logos that you want. Okay, so if you want to focus on that new coffee CEO pack that we have, or you want to send a card with coffee samples, that would be great, right? You create a card and then you order in that coffee sample kit, then you can send out a little card to go with each sample that you get in the mail. So you save those, you publish them, and now you've got in your cart ready to order, you've got business cards, you've got notepads, and you've got some actual communication cards that can say, welcome to the team, congratulations on ranking up, or any other reason that you might need to have a card to send somebody. Again, you can direct ship our cards, and you can also have them shipped to your home as well, okay? So let me just stop sharing that and stop our recording. Okay, so was there any questions that I didn't cover, anything like that that you guys need more information on?